Yo guys, what's up? This is Finntroll 1984 one last time with a video on Advanced Warfare and two new weapons. The MP40 SMG Afterburn variant is the first one, and it kind of resembles the KF5. I would actually say it's the same weapon, but the MP40 is a tiny bit more accurate and does slightly better on the mid-long range fights. It's a little bit safer to walk around with this one, even though there's no control and SMGs give you a huge disadvantage on this game. So I can say for myself that the MP40 is one of the better gadgets available for your inventory, and even hip firing works well. It's even a good tip if you get yourself into close combat situations. A much better asset than the other gift I received from Sledgehammer. Say hello to the M1 Garand, which is the MX Garand's brother. It makes this beautiful ching sound every time you reload, and it's a very challenging weapon to say the least. The iron sight blocks your sight almost completely, and only players that are not moving are easy to eliminate. But it has a plus side compared to the MX Garand, because instead of emptying your magazine, you can reload at any given time, resulting in fewer unsuccessful outcomes. It does require a lot of skill, and also the sniper rifles require some level of skill, but next to the Morse I cannot say anything positive about the other guns in this class. The Atlas 20mm blocked 50% of your screen, and the NA45 was just weird. It had this weird technology where one bullet would explode if the second bullet was hit in the first one's vicinity or something like that. It was a weird technology, so yeah. If I ever used a sniper rifle on this game, it was the Morse. A very nice scope on it, not a lot of hit markers, and a lot of times it would gain you a headshot. Don't ask me why, but this weapon was a headshot magnet. A little bad for quick scoping, but I'm a sniping noob, just having some fun. And speaking of fun, check out my S12 shotgun, which sounds like, yeah, like what actually, you know, this shotgun makes a funny sound for real, and I never fully understood why people choose to play with a shotty, but now I know. Just to be an asshole that keeps running around, doing nothing else but spraying and praying. This is by far the lowest level of no skill needed I've ever seen. Just bring your trustworthy exo shield along and nothing can harm you, man. I hate the guys that play like this, but at least now I understand, you know. I do agree that the S12 compliant variant is the best shotgun in this class, and players can have extreme loads of fun doing this dance and pumping enemies' faces completely full of lead. But yeah, once again, it's not the most convincing way ever to play Call of Duty. So after doing some running and gunning and spraying and praying, let's try the opposite, where I experiment with three different semi-automatic weapons. Two of them are assault rifles, the ARX-160 Damnation variant and the IMR, basically lookalikes, but the IMR takes more time to reload. But the ARX-160 is not bad. It's not great either, but it plays. You can actually hit enemies with it, which is most important, especially on a shitty map as Riot. This was one of the worst. With a rooftop smack in the middle, every match on Riot was a real-life witch hunt. You felt like Hansel with an exosuit, and it looks fun at this point, but Advanced Warfare was super boring during its life cycle because there were no alternatives. So like I said, the IMR looks like the ARX, and its iron sight can be compared to the IRX's, but it doesn't handle that well. If you offer me the choice, I would go for the ARX-160 every day of the week, but I adore the futuristic look of the IMR, the futuristic design, just like the S12, but I have one question for both players and creators. Why do we need semi-automatic weapons on COD games with advanced movement? Isn't it better to replace them with energy variants, or at least variants that are fully automatic? I would like a fully automatic IMR, to be honest. And finally, the last weapon in this video, the AMR-9, also semi-automatic and less accurate on the long shots, but what I want to discuss is the weirdness of this map. Without a doubt the craziest map ever, and even nearly unplayable without the grapple feature. Players need 5 to 6 boost jumps to reach the highest level of this structure, so by the time you get to the top you're likely to get shot by a person standing on the ground. Very, very frustrating, and this is probably the best possible example of what we mean with not Call of Duty. This was too much. A square with 4 buildings in the corner and a Lego tower with 5 stories in the middle. No, this was bad. Still, I hope all of you guys enjoyed my videos on AW, because I had a smashing time recording them for you. Never in my life would I have thought AW would end up on a YouTube channel that contains my videos. It's amazing what you can achieve with some proper research and a strategy. So thank you so much guys for even watching the Advanced W vids. I'll make sure that Titanfall 2 delivers the same level of entertainment, and I'm very curious to see what COD 2018 will bring. Thanks for watching guys. Peace.